when y is strictly less than minus 2, we cannot include minus 2. So that's why we have drawn a dotted line here. When I say less than minus 2, obviously the region below will act as a solution. We always use the inequation in the form of an equality when you're drawing a line, because all linear inequalities or linear equations represent a line, which is the region which does not contain origin, that is half plane one. So obviously this will represent the solution for the given inequation. Hello everyone, a warm welcome to one and all. This is your Shruti ma'am, Vidhyaashram School of Excellence, Mysuru. Here in this session, we are going to study about the solution of linear inequalities by graphical method. One is by the method of using number line and the other is using your coordinate plane. Now let us study the solutions of the linear inequalities on number line. Solve the following inequalities and show the graph of the solution in each case on the number line. So that means we are representing the solution of real numbers in terms of number line here. So we have an equation here, 7x plus 3 less than 5x plus 9. So let us solve this inequality first. So here I'll subtract 5x on both sides. Then I'll get 2x plus 3 less than 9. Then I'll subtract 3 on both sides. I'll get 2x less than 6. Now I'll divide by 2 on both sides. I'll get x less than 3. So therefore, the solution of x is from minus infinity to 3. So now I'll take a number line here. So I'll plot 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now since the solution is all the numbers which is less than 3 but not 3. Here we are not including 3. So I'll draw an open circle on 3. Then I'll write the arrow which indicates all the numbers less than 3. So this is how we'll express the solution of the given inequalities on number line. Next, 5x minus 3 greater than or equal to 3x minus 5. So I'll subtract the 3x on both sides. Then here I'll get 2x minus 3 greater than or equal to minus 5. Now to remove minus 3, I'll add a 3 on both sides. Then 2x greater than or equal to minus 2 I'll get. Now I'll divide by 2 on both sides. Then I'll get x greater than or equal to minus 1. So therefore, the solution of x is greater than or equal to 1. So all the numbers greater than or equal to 1, which means minus 1 to infinity. So minus 1 to infinity forms the solution for the given inequation. Now let us plot this on the number line. So 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, etc. So it continues. Now we have an inequality which is a slack inequality, which means we need to include the solution minus 1. So I'll draw a closed circle here. And I'll indicate a direction after minus 1, so which is on the right hand side. So all the numbers including 1, minus 1 will be the solution for the given inequation. Next we have 3 into 1 minus x less than 2 into x plus 4. So 3 minus 3x less than 2x plus 8. Now I don't need 3 here, so I'll subtract the 3 on both sides. Then I'll get minus 3x less than 2x plus 5. I don't need 2x here. I'll subtract 2x on both sides. I'll get minus 2x and here we already have minus 3x. So less than 5. So minus 3 minus 2 becomes minus 5x less than 5. So we don't need minus 5 here. So we'll divide both the sides by minus 5. But remember rule number 4, that is when you're dividing or multiplying by the negative number, then you need to change the sign of an inequality. So here what happens when you divide by minus 5, then this becomes x. 5 by minus 5 is minus 1, less than becomes greater than. So therefore, the solution for this inequation is minus 1 comma infinity. Here we are not including minus 1. That's why we have written an open interval, because it's a strict inequality. Now let us draw the number line. So 0, plus 1, plus 2, plus 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Now x is greater than minus 1 means, so the number which comes after minus 1, So greater than means it moves to this side. So this is the solution on the lumber line. Next one, 3x minus 4 divided by 2 greater than or equal to x plus 1 by 4 minus 1. So first let us solve this on the right hand side. 3x minus 4 by 2 greater than or equal to x plus 1 minus 4 divided by 4. So let's take LCM on both sides, that is 2 and 4 is 4. So then we are left with 2 into 3x minus 4 greater than or equal to x minus 3. So which is 6x minus 8 greater than or equal to x minus 3. So we'll subtract x on both sides. I'll get 5x minus 8 greater than or equal to minus 3. We'll add 8 on both sides. Then we get 5x greater than or equal to 5. We'll divide by 5. Then x is greater than or equal to 1. So therefore, the solution is 1 comma infinity. So if we represent this on the number line, so 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 minus 1 minus 2 minus 3. Now here since we need to include 1, so I'll draw a closed circle on 1 and I'll indicate the solution towards the right hand side. So which is all the numbers x greater than or equal to 1. So the next type of question is a statement problem. So where you need to analyze the inequation and solve or find the solution for the given inequation. The marks obtained by a students of class 11 in first and second terminal examination are 62 and 48 respectively. Find the minimum marks he should get in the annual examination to have an average of at least 60 marks. So let the marks scored by the students be x. So then the average of them should be at least 60. So therefore, the given inequation can be written as 68 plus 48 plus x divided by 3. So average of all the 3 terminal examination is taken in this form and it should be an average of at least 60 means greater than or equal to 60. So now here we can add this. So 62 plus 48 is 110 plus x greater than or equal to 180. Now I'll subtract 110 on both sides. So x is greater than or equal to 70. So which means he should take an average marks of 70 so that he will maintain an average of 60 marks in all the 3 terminal examinations. Find all the pairs of consecutive or natural numbers, both of which are larger than 10, such that their sum is less than 40. So we are finding the consecutive odd natural number. So we know the difference between 2 odd natural number will be 2. So if one odd number is x, then obviously the next odd number will be in the form of x plus 2. Now clearly they have given x is greater than 10. And also they have given the sum is less than 40. That is x plus 2 is less than 40. So 2x plus 2 less than 40. 2x less than 38. X less than 90. So clearly x is greater than 10, which means x lies between 10 and 19. So what are the natural odd numbers which are between 10 to 19. So therefore x belongs to 11, 13, 15, 17. Now among them we can make an ordered pair such that they are greater than 10 obviously and their sum should be less than 40. So what are the ordered pairs we can make? 11, 13, 13, 15, 15, 17, 17, 19. We can also take 19 because their sum cannot exceed 40. So therefore, 17 plus 19 is obviously less than 40. So these are the possible ordered pairs. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in the first 2 unit tests. Find the minimum marks he should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60 marks. Now again, let the minimum marks scored by him in the third test be x. So 70 plus 75 plus x. The average of all the 3 tests is at least 60. So therefore 70 plus 75 is 145 plus x greater than or equal to 180. So x is greater than or equal to 45. So he has to take an minimum marks of 45 so that he'll maintain an average of at least 60 marks in all the 3 tests. Next, we have the graphical solution in 2-dimensional plane here. Solve the following inequalities graphically in 2-dimensional plane. The very first one is y less than minus 2. So draw a straight line at y is equal to minus 2, which intersects y-axis at y is equal to minus 2 here. So this is a line y is equal to minus 2. Now how to represent the solution for this? So clearly when I draw a line in a coordinate plane, it divides the plane into 2 parts. So you can clearly see the line, the region above the line and the region below the line will act as a 2 planes. So which is also called as half plane. Now to decide the solution, clearly they have told y is less than minus 2. So when y is strictly less than minus 2, we cannot include minus 2. So that's why we have drawn a dotted line here. When I say less than minus 2, obviously the region below will act as a solution. The another thing is to find is, you can put y is equal to 0 here. So when you put y is equal to 0 here, we'll get a statement 0 less than minus 2. Is 0 less than minus 2? No. So it is a false statement. So obviously the solution region lies where the origin is not there. That means this is a region which contains the origin and this is the region which does not contain the origin. Since we got the statement as false, we need to take the region which does not contains the origin. So this region will act as a solution for the given line. Next question, 3x plus 2y greater than 6. So when we have a linear equation in 2 variables, so let us take the solution by taking 2 points. So here I'll take x and y. Once I'll put x as 0, then I'll get 2y greater than 6. So we always use the inequation in the form of an equality when you're drawing a line, because all linear inequalities or linear equations represent a line. Now, if we put x as 0 here, we'll get y as 3. So the first point is 0, 3. And if we put y as 0, we'll get x as 2. So the second point is 2, 0. So clearly we have a line 0, 3 and 2, 0. So let us plot the coordinate here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So is y. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Y dash. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X. Minus 1, minus 2. X dash. Now the very first point is 0, 3. So 0, 3. So this is the point. The next point is 2, 0. So this is 2, 0. Now observe the inequality here. It is a strict inequality. That means we need to use a dotted line to connect these 2 points. So let us connect these 2 points using a dotted line. So this line represents the equation 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. Now I need to find the solution region. To find the solution region here, put x and y as 0. So we get, put x, y as 0, 0. Then I'll get here 3 into 0, 0 plus 2 into 0, 0 greater than 6. So 0 greater than 6, it's a false statement. So 0 greater than 6 is a false statement. That means my solution region does not contain the origin. So when you draw a line, this line has divided the entire coordinate plane into 2 half planes. So this is half plane 1 and this side is half plane 2. Now I am getting the statement is false, which means the region containing origin is not my solution region. So here it contains origin Here it does not contain origin. So obviously this falls as the solution region for a given inequation. Next question. 3x minus 6 greater than or equal to 0. So let us solve this. Before we have 3x is greater than or equal to 6, which gives x greater than or equal to 2. So we have a straight line which is x greater than or equal to 2. Obviously it represents a vertical line parallel to y-axis. Now let us draw the coordinate axis. So we'll take x, x dash, origin, y, y dash. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, minus 1, minus 2, minus 1, minus 2. Now we'll take x greater than or equal to 2. See, clearly observe here it's a slack inequality. So I can use a dark line. So x is equal to 2 is this line. So this is the line which represents x is equal to 2. Now this equation or this line divides the plane. This is half plane 1. This is half plane 2. So before and after there are a region. Now to decide the solution, put x as 0 in the equation. Now put x is equal to 0. So what does this implies? 0 greater than or equal to 2. Is it true? No, it is a false statement. So that means my region does not contain the origin. Which is the region which does not contain origin? That is half plane 1. So obviously this will represents the solution for the given inequation, whereas the region containing 0 cannot become a feasible region or solution region for the given inequation. Next one, we have 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 12. So let us find the solution by taking x and y as 0. Let's put x as 0. We get 4y is equal to 12. So we can take the point as 0, 3. Next, let's put y as 0. If you put y as 0, we get 3x is equal to 12. So we get 4 as a point. So 4, 0. Let's plot this in the coordinate plane. So x, x dash, y, y dash with the origin. So we need to plot 0, 3 and 4, 0. Let's take this as 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, here minus 1, minus 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's plot the point 0, 3, 4, 0. Now the inequality contains slack inequality, so we can use the dark line here. So let us join these lines. So the equation of this line is 3x plus 4y is equal to 12. Now to decide the feasible region, put x comma y as 0, 0. Then we will get 3 zeros are 0 plus 4 zeros are 0 less than or equal to 12. So obviously 0 less than or equal to 12 is a true statement. That means my solution region contains 0, 0. So which is the region which contains 0, 0? Clearly you can see this area contains the origin, whereas the other plane does not contain origin as the solution. So therefore, this shaded region will represent the solution for the given inequation. So thus, in today's session, we have discussed about the solution of an inequation on the lumbar line as well as in the coordinate plane. I'll meet you in the next session. Until then, keep watching, keep learning and keep exploring. Thank you.